those of you that know, my role has shifted quite a bit. For those of you who don't know, I am a realtor that works for Prospect Mortgage, and my role is a business development manager. What that means to you is my job is to make friends and then make my friends money. Say yay. Yay! All right, phew. Okay. So we have now rolled out a schedule because a lot of people are asking when they could meet with me, what it looked like, how we can move forward. And so now we've wrote a schedule that I'm in each area once a month. So the first week is in Kelly's area, the second week is Matt's area, the third week is Molly's area, and the fourth week is down in Southern California in the Rancho Cucamonga, Emilio, and Dave area. So I have a little bit of flexibility around that, but for the most part, that's the schedule we're going to be keeping. So check with your area manager on when I'm going to be in your location. I did send out emails, but if you don't remember or got lost in the email, I understand. So I just want to let you know about that so that I'm available for one-on-one. But I'm also available for LCP presentations. I did one in Fresno and Concord most recently, and we had 100% of the realtors that showed up signed up for LCP. I said 100% of the realtors who show up for the LCP presentation fill out the paperwork and are on board. Say yay. Yay. All right. So what that means to you is I am the closer, okay? I close. I get the people that you bring to the LCP presentations to get it, to get into deeper relationship with you, and to get on board as soon as we possibly can, and then I will help hold them accountable. I'm way meaner than you, so that means that I can be meaner to them. Say yay. Yay. All right. So what I want to walk you through quickly, because you guys have been very patient, is I want you to all put your realtor hat. Think of your favorite realtor, the one that would take a bullet for you, the one if you said, oh, Kelly robbed a bank, they said, well, Kelly had a really good reason, you know, it was okay, right? Those realtors, the ones that are top producing, that have that kind of relationship with you. Those are the people that I want you to bring to these first couple rounds of LCP presentations. That they are people that you look forward to talking to them even when it's bad news, okay? So I want you to put that person's persona in your mind. You get to not be a loan officer for about the next 15 minutes. Say yay. Yay! You get to be a realtor. Oh, all right. So here's how this is. I'm going to walk through the presentation as I do it for realtors so that you can see how to. I don't need the microphone, right? No. Okay. You're good. I can, but this is the agenda. The goals for today are leads and how realtors manage their follow-up system, why we have the lead conversion program, and how it can help you, because you're all realtors. All right, the lost leads conversation. Has anybody had the pleasure of experiencing the lost leads conversation? Yes. Yes, okay.
Has anybody not?
Has anybody not seen it? Okay, realtors. The lost leads conversation is basically a little bit about what happens in the real life of a real estate agent. Since Nino offered to be my victim, volunteer, yes. I would like you, Nino, to share your real estate transactions from 2014. How many transactions did you do?
I did 20.
You did 20 transactions. Is that a good year for you?
It's decent.
It's a good year. All right. Okay, Nino, in 2014, how many real estate conversations do you think you had to get to those 20?
Actual conversations?
The how's the market? Somebody sees you wear your name badge at Starbucks, talking to you at open houses, the holiday party when you're on your second cocktail, the barbecue, the football party, what have you?
500.
Church. Oh, sorry, church. Sorry. At Bellarmine. All right. 500 conversations. Does that seem realistic, realtors?
Yes.
Okay. Does that seem high or low?
What'd you say? Bad conversion rate.
Bad conversion rate. Right. This is the depressing part of our conversation.
That's
okay?
10 people a week.
Yeah, that's 10 people a week. Right, it's not that high. Okay, so I want to know what happened to the 480 people, Nino.
I don't know.
And that's,
I know. He showed up late.
Right, that's right. He doesn't know.
I don't know.
And as a realtor, I agree. There are people that I talk to that I don't know. Right? Of those 480 people, how many of them do you think bought or sold real estate with somebody else?
Me?
Yes.
I don't know. 50.
50. You think about 10%.
That's what I think.
10%, everybody okay with that number?
Yeah.
All right, so 10% of what we call lost business. We'll call them 50. Nino, if you had stayed in touch with those 50, that 480 that maybe turned into 50, how many of them might have bought or sold real estate with you?
I'm gonna use the 30% rule.
So 15?
That's what we're converting today.
All right, so Nino's lost business is 15. What's your average commission check?
20,000.
Group, how much is that? Somebody said ouch. Yeah, ouch is the number. That's the exact dollar figures, ouch. Okay, ouch.
$300.
$300,000. Nino.
Wait, hold on. I'm good.
I'm good, I'm fine. Okay. Everybody's a little depressed. Say yes?
Yes.
Okay, good. You're supposed to be. I mean, that's terrible. $300,000. Nino, does that impact your life at all?
Tremendously.
Okay. Does that impact Matt's life? Does that impact everybody's life in this room? Say yes?
Yes.
Money is good for the good it can do.
Yes.
What does $300,000, what good does it do for you? Who does it impact?
My family.
Whose life does it change? What group could you donate? I have a daughter who's looking at very expensive colleges. I know where that money would go for me. All right? Would you agree the fortune's in the follow-up?
Yes.
Okay, here's another depressing part of our conversation today. Can you guys read that top line?
Yeah.
Ryan and Nikki got to stage 3.
Yeah, okay, Ryan and Nikki got to stage 3. That's true. I saw Nikki going 3 times. 48% of salespeople never follow up with the prospect. Raise your hand if you have been that salesperson. Everybody's hand should go up, absolutely. I know I have been that salesperson. I know I have done an open house. I was amazing at open houses. I could get 10 people to give me their contact information, and 2 of them are red hot, and I am all over them. I'm on fire all over them. And the other 8, I'm gonna call.
Not.
How many of us as consumers have been the bottom? 80% of sales are made on these 5th to 12th contact. How many of us have been that consumer? You actually spilled something on your shirt and you're going to a wedding that evening and you need clothes now and you walk into Nordstrom and they say, "May I help you?" and you say,
No, thank you.
"No, thank you, just looking." You need something right now, but you don't say it because we're all programmed for that. 5th to 12th contact, okay? This is why we have the lead conversion partner. The lead conversion partner is because guess what? Loan officers are a lot like realtors. Salespeople in general forget to follow up. Get busy with right now business. So Prospect Mortgage created this tool for loan officers to help them create the fortune in the follow-up. To help them with pre-quals that we did 3 months ago, that we did 6 months ago, but got busy and didn't get a chance to follow up. That first group of loan officers that were able to leverage this program increased their business over 30%. Say yay?
Yay.
That's pretty, is that significant? Say yes?
Yes.
All right, this is how loan officers get their business. Right? They get it from, we have a tool at Prospect called HPM. We have internet leads, pre-quals, our portfolio, our past clients, and as you see on the left-hand side, loan officers get leads from real estate agents like you, our partners, the people that want to do business with us. And this is how we're able to generate these leads and pre-quals and help to keep track of them. Does this look like any other realtor in the room? Just anybody feel like this someday?
Yeah.
This is a reality. We get busy with right now business. Every single realtor makes decisions on their time by how quickly they're going to get paid. So yes?
Yes.
Something in escrow that's on fire, we are all over it. Something that we're thinking about maybe starting a farm in a week goes to the bottom of the pile. Those 8 names of the open house list may never be seen or heard of again. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. LCPs, our LCP team focus on maintaining contact until the lead is ready. 33% of leads are still actively marketed. Right? These lead conversion partners are making calls on behalf of the leads that were sent in by the loan officer. And all the various leads where the loan officer can get, including the leads from the realtor partner. They weed out these leads until people are no longer looking in the real estate market, buyers and sellers. 9 out of 10 leads are not ready. Is that true? Say yes?
Yes.
Come on, say yes?
Yes.
All right, better. Do you guys agree with the internet lead statistic? 14%? That seem about right? How many people love to call their internet leads?
Not so much.
How many of you made 6 dials before somebody called you back? Cecil married her. Well, that's how you made 6 dials, right, Cecil?
What's Wednesday?
You know what? We just love you. That's what that is. LCPs are part of the loan officers team.
You had to call 7.
You had to call 7 times. There you go. The call mentions both the loan officer and the realtor. And we make sure to talk about the real estate agent, edify the real estate agent and the loan officer. We're calling on your team. So when you're at that open house or when you're talking to somebody, you can say, I love using the word we will be in touch. My team or I will be in touch with you. We will be following up. So that you're not just taking somebody's name, putting it on the back of a business card, putting it in your pocket, and then forgetting about it until the next time you wear that same jacket. Okay. Over $100,000 were made in the first 90 days of the LCP program. How does it work? We get the leads. We call them. Easy enough? All right. We're not building a space station here, guys. We get leads. Our team follows up. Say yay.
Yay.
Now, there is one thing as part of it. The leads every week, our LCP team will send an email to the loan officer. So you as realtors will need to meet with your loan officer partner once a week to review your pipeline. Is that okay? Say yes?
Yes.
All right. So this is how we make sure that your business has a consistent upward trend and not this, which we're used to. But isn't it more fun to have a consistent upward trend? Isn't it nice to know that business is coming? Because you see a pipeline, you know when people are followed up and when listings are coming and things like that, okay? Here's the people that are actually making calls on your behalf. And they're scary because they have fun making 200 to 300 dials a day. They're hilarious, right? One of the things that these guys do is when they're calling, if they get somebody that says, you know what, I'm ready to speak to my realtor. Is Nino available? Yes, let me do a live transfer. And they will live transfer to your phone. Say yay.
Yay.
Isn't it cool when money calls you?
Yes.
Money calls you. So you get a call. At this point, answer any phone number you don't recognize. Answer any phone number with somebody who's in your phone because the number shows up as your past client, as the person that you met, it shows up as their phone number. So when you answer it, it may be the LCP team on the other line. And just say, hey, Nino, we've got somebody here to meet with you. Stephanie, you met at the open house a couple of months ago, and you're saying, I have no idea who that person is, but sure, I'll take it, because they're ready to go. They've been pre-qualified, they're ready to go, they want to schedule an appointment to go look at property this weekend. Yeah, I think I'll take that call, right? And for those of you that don't want to show property on this weekend coming up, I'm sure there's an agent in your office that would happily accept that lead, and I'm sure you'd happily cash the referral check. Say yes.
Yes.
All right, who loves referral checks?
Yay.
All right, so this is how the program works. And these guys, by the way, they get bonused when they give you a live transfer. So yay.
Yay.
So we like to take care of people that take care of us. So how do we know what leads to send them? You're the most interesting man in the world, you always send a warm transfer. What this means to you is that they're people that you've already had a conversation with them. They'll recognize your name when somebody says, you met them at an open house, you met them at the house, the market, at the grocery store, or at the Super Bowl party, or what have you. Then we move the motivation based on what they say. If somebody says, I'm going to list my house in 6 months, when do we call them?
5 months.
3. As real estate agents, we get trained to cut that number in half. Right? It's always half. Okay? They're amazing at following up, guys. 11,000 numbers were called. Oh, sorry. Did I go the wrong way? I did.
Yeah.
What are the right leads? You have to have had a conversation within the last 90 days, otherwise you run into do not call. Right? We'd like to be a consistent flow. The minimum number of leads every week is 10. 40 leads a month need to be coming in to be consistent. Because it is a numbers game. If you see the funnel on the right, 500 names come in the top of the funnel, about 47, close to 10% comes at the bottom. So we gotta have that consistent flow. Without 40 leads a month, this doesn't work. That make sense? Say yes?
Yes.
We did 1,100 live transfers in October. Would you like to be one of them?
Yes.
1,100.
1,100 live transfers of people that raised their hands and said, yes, I'm ready to speak to somebody live about buying or selling real estate. Say yay.
Yay.
All right. So we talked about realtor follow-up. That is not so good. That was the depressing part of our conversation. We talked about why this program exists, how it can help you, and how much does it cost you, realtors?
Nothing.
Zero.
It costs you something. It costs you your time. It costs you changing your habits. You're going to change those lists of 8 people that you were going to call. You no longer put them in your briefcase. You send them into the LCP team. It's changing your habits of meeting with your loan officer once a week. It's creating a true partnership. There is value there. The loan officers do have a charge. Prospect Mortgage does have a cost to run this program. We are very, very selective with whom we are partnering to use this program. And if you're not willing to put in your commitment, then we're not going to be able to work with this program together. So if you want to move forward with this commitment, we'd love the opportunity to share it with you. And we have a form for you to fill out, which is a test for motivation. So we're going to have to send that to you and have you fill it out and send that back to us. All right? I do have a testimonial that I'd like to share with you. It is 1 minute long. Would you like to see it? Say yes?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Hey, Jesse, Legacy Real Estate, and I got something I'm really excited about sharing. I'm gonna admit I'm not very good at lead follow-up, especially when it comes to 5 to 7 times after talking to a prospect, and I've probably lost a lot of deals because of that. Now, the good news is I recently started working with Cecil over at Prospect Mortgage, and his team follows up on leads.
Redemption.
We got 2 amazing deals. And I now have a listing that's already pending and just 2 weeks from getting that phone call. And also we have a purchase that we're in the works with on Cecil as well. And what's great about this is that most agents aren't very aggressive at lead follow-up like me. And so naturally, I was the only person really talking to these people after weeks and weeks of them showing interest. And I was the only person to be interviewed for the listing. So got the listing, got it signed, purchases in the works. Thank you, Prospect Mortgage, for a great working relationship. And hey, 2 deals from cold leads is a no-brainer.
Drop the mic.
Drop the mic.
She dropped the mic, she's out.
I'm out.